In the last video, we introduced the oversaver's paradox, the idea that you might be sacrificing your life today for a retirement that's already overfunded. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch that one first. The single biggest driver of this paradox is a flawed, outdated piece of financial advice, the 80% rule. This idea is that you'll need 80% of your pre-retirement income to live comfortably after you stop working. For high earners and business owners, that number isn't just slightly off. It's fundamentally wrong, and it's costing you freedom and opportunity today. So in the next few minutes, we're going to replace the rule with a simple 3-step audit to find your real retirement number. But first, why is this rule so misleading for successful people? It's because it was designed in the 1980s for a median income W-2 employee, not a 21st century professional or business owner. Your financial life is different. By the time you retire, several of your largest expenses will simply vanish. Think about it. Your mortgage is likely paid off or pretty close to it. You're no longer funding a 529 plan or paying for college tuition for your kids. And most importantly, the 15, 20, or even 30% of your income that you're currently saving for retirement is an expense that you'll no longer have in retirement. Using the 80% rule ignores this reality and forces you to build an essay to fund expenses that won't exist. So let's fix that right now. Grab a piece of paper or open up a spreadsheet if you're tech like me. The simple back of the napkin calculation will give you more clarity than most generic retirement calculators. Forget about gross income for a moment. Look at your last 6 to 12 months of personal bank and credit card statements. I want you to add up what it actually costs to run your household and live your life. This includes groceries, utilities, property taxes, insurance, travel, dining out, hobbies, everything that you need to maintain your current standard of living. Make sure to include your mortgage payment and any savings contributions for now. Let's use an example. Say your household income is $500,000 a year. After reviewing your statements, your lifestyle costs $25,000 a month, or $300,000 a year. This is your starting point. Now we need to account for the big expenses that will disappear. The most common ones are your mortgage, any childcare related expenses, including tuition, and of course, your retirement savings itself. Let's continue our example. Your mortgage is $5,000 a month or $80,000 a year, and you've been aggressively saving for retirement at the tune of $7,000 a month or $84,000 a year across your 401k and other accounts. These are funds you will not need to replace in retirement. Your actual spending isn't your income. It's your income minus savings and these temporary costs. Now for the third step, and this is the step that most people forget. Retirement isn't just about subtracting your costs. You have to add new ones in. And two big categories are healthcare and an increased budget for hobbies and travel. For healthcare, a 65-year-old couple today might budget $15,000 to $20,000 for Medicare premiums, supplemental plans, and out-of-pocket costs. And let's say you want to travel more. You might add an additional, call it $30,000 a year to travel and leisure budget. Now look at that. The 80% rule told you you needed $240,000 a year in retirement. Your actual number is $206,000. That's a $34,000 a year difference. The investment portfolio required to safely generate $206,000 will be substantially less than the one needed to generate $240,000, especially when you're planning for a retirement that will last at least 2 decades. And the difference is capital that is currently trapped, but could be working for you today. The goal of this exercise is to move from a generic assumption to a specific personal number. Once you have this number, you can have a much more powerful conversation about your financial strategy. You're no longer accumulating wealth with the hope of achieving a goal. You're planning with precision. To make it easy for you, I put together a simple 1-page retirement expense and audit worksheet. It walks you through these 3 steps and helps you organize your numbers so that you can find your own target income need in about 15 minutes. The link to get it for free is in the description below. Once you have your number, the next logical question is, what should I do with the surplus that I'm freeing up now? In our next video, we're going to cover exactly that. We'll explore a framework for thinking about the return on investment for spending on your life and your business today. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, precision is the key to your financial freedom.